the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, what do we hear all week from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
A big play here in the big game. 35 yards. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, the regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
From out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the 4th overall pick, Will Campbell. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. It brings up second.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Douglas in motion. Throwing on third down is May. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the
Darnold to throw on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 35, here's second down and 9. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Now Walker. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 5. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Good running inside the 25. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards. Here's Walker. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 10. Patriots.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
To kick off for Seattle.
On the return, Travion Henderson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. They'll do so with first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. May to throw on second down. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
From the gun on third down, it's May. And that is it. Incomplete. Kayshawn Boutte was the one he was looking for.
Incomplete.
And now it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
First and 10.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. We'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run right. Here's Walker. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Darnold, exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down. Darnold. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
After a spirited 1st quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Throwing is May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's Walker. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Christian Barmore in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. A ball deep for the end zone, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his action, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Patriots offense back onto the field. For their next possession, will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Douglas in motion. Off the play fake, it's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
On 2nd down, it's May. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's May. Digs on the reception. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, New England.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's May again. That one taken in by Douglas. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw again is May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
The 30-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw now, May. He'll find the rookie 3rd-round pick, Kyle Williams. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down.
May gonna look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Great. May. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Out of the gun, here's May. Flush to his right. That's complete to Diggs. And he's in! Touchdown, Patriots. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner, and in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That one swung out wide to Walker, and he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short game. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. Here's Darnold again. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, and he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Off the play fake, here's May. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. We'll try the right side with Henderson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close. Timeout Seahawks, that is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Moving to his right. Off he goes. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Henderson.
Conventional wisdom tells you this close to the goal line, just pound it in and go vertical. But they try to make this a foot race to the pylon. He runs out of room. He's forced out of bounds. What a big stop by this defense.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. To the pylon, he's in. Great May. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. On the run to the right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Pick up on the play.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And on down, that ball incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Throwing on 3rd down is May. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. May to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. May going to hustle them up to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Bryce Baringer now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara, the Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. Off the bootleg. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Now May. Off balance throw. It's complete, and he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Once again, it's Walker. He'll work forward for a couple. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Here's a third down and 4. To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, third and 5. Darnold to the air once more. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Seattle.
First down, Seattle.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Darnold. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's third and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Darnold to throw again. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Woo. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. Throwing now is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
Brings up 2nd down at the Seahawks.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, it's May. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. A give to Henderson, running right, and he will score! Travion Henderson, touchdown Patriots. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Shaheed now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Lots of space, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end. zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa! He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. On play action, here's May. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. May going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw is May. That's to Hooper. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
First down.
Here's May. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll run. It's Henderson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
10 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Hot Douglas. Touchdown, New England. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Shaheed now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll begin here on the ground.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. On play action, here's Darnold. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker, and he'll gain some yardage. Here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Patriots first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
3rd and short. And here is May. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Here's again, running right. It's Stevenson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Whoa! A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Tackle by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
He'll get this out to his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's 1st down.
First down, Seattle.
Darnold to the air once more. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point. Up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. So now Drake May and the Patriots down by a field goal. 46 seconds remain. Their sold-out crowd behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now, on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw now, May. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going. It's May. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. And that's going to do it in their 50th anniversary season. What a celebration the Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champs for the second time. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
On the podium, Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.